what's up? It's Grace, and today I'm going to be talking to you about some of the fantasy books that I want to get to by the end of the year. These books have just been calling my name, and I really want to read them soon. So yes, fantasy is my favorite genre, and I just feel really good while reading fantasy. And again, I just really want to read these. So I have 6 books here to show you. Let's get started. First book I have here is Eon by Alison Goodman, and from what I know, it follows this girl named Eon. She's 16 years old, and for years she's been training to become a Dragoneye, which is an apprentice to one of the 12 energy dragons. But the problem is she's a woman, and no woman can become a Dragoneye, so she's been masquerading as a boy for a while just to be able to become a Dragoneye. And also, from what I know, this is based on the ancient lores of Chinese astrology, which I think is really awesome. Also, this is a duology, which is really nice because it's just very convenient when a book series can wrap up in 2 books. So yes, I am very, very excited to get to this, hopefully soon. Next book I have here is Dreamer's Pool by Juliette Marillier, which is the first book to a series, I think. I'm not quite sure what the series is called, but I read the first chapter at Barnes & Noble and I really enjoyed it, so it intrigued me enough to buy it. And also a woman working at Barnes & Noble said she read it and really loved it. So from what I know, or from what I've read of it, it follows this girl named Blackthorn, and she's been wrongfully imprisoned for over a year, I think, and she is going to be tried for her crimes. But I think when she's going to be tried, she actually gets a deal. She could either die or do that. So yes, and also this is a dual perspective book, so it follows Blackthorn and Grimm, who is one of the other prisoners in there. And yes, I really like the writing, and I've never read anything by Juliette Marillier, and I've only heard nothing but praise about her books, so I'm excited to hopefully get to this soon. This book I have here I got recently, and it's just been sitting on my shelf looking so beautiful, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, and that is Uprooted by Naomi Novik. And from what I know, it follows this woman, I think, who lives in a quiet little town, and the town is surrounded by this wood that has this really dark power, and the only person that can control the power is this guy, or this wizard known as the Dragon, and that comes at a price. He takes a woman from the village every 10 years to do with what he wants, and that's all I really know. So it kind of sounds like a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, but a lot of people say don't go into the book with that notion. So I just really want to read it so badly, so I'm going to. I know for a fact. So yeah, guys, the cover is so beautiful. Next book I have here is Finnegan of the Rock by Melina Marchetta, and I really don't know anything about this book other than so many people love it, and it is, I think it's a high fantasy YA series or trilogy, and every book follows a different protagonist, so that's really cool. And I've just heard nothing but good things. A lot of people say it has really a cool magic system, if I'm correct, if I'm thinking about the right book. But this is a really huge paperback. Like, let me get this. Like, it's so big. What the heck? But yes, I am excited to get to this whenever I do, hopefully soon. Next book I want to get to is Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder, which sounds pretty similar to Dreamer's Pool. It follows a woman who is about to be executed for a murder, and she is given the option to either be executed that day or become the taste tester for a king, I think. I'm not quite sure on that, but I've heard a lot of amazing things about this book. I've heard that this is where the inspiration for Throne of Glass came from, so I am excited to kind of see the parallels between the books. And I've heard amazing things from Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey, and I trust her opinion wholeheartedly, so I am very excited to get to this, and I know I will be getting into this probably this month because I really want to. And the last book I have here is The Demon King by Cinda Williams-Chima, which is the first book to the Seven Realms series. I have the whole series because I bought the box set, and I've heard amazing things, especially from Reagan over at Peruse Project, and I honestly don't really know a lot about this other than that it has a really cool magic system, I think, and there's wizards and a lot of political intrigue. Also, there's a bunch of characters, and I've heard amazing things about one particular character. I don't know the name of him, but I've heard good things. So I'm excited to read this. I love the way this is a very well-made paperback. Like, it's heavy, it's floppy, it's well made. So thank you Hyperion for making a well-made paperback. So those were some of the fantasy books that I wanted to get to by the end of the year. Comment down below your opinions and such on them because I'm curious if you guys have read them and what you think of them, good or bad. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day or night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.